May 18th, new comic book day. And as you can see, it's been a rough week, so I'm not going to make you look at them. But I did get quite a bit of books today. A lot of independents. Going to pick out a winner for last week's books. Show you the books will be won this week. Have some fun. Why not? Stick around. Welcome back, family. Thank you for joining yet again here at Ohana Comics on New Comic Book Day. Okay, so let's just gonna go straight into it because there are a lot of channels out there that they wait till the end of the video to announce the winner. Nah, I go straight out of the gate. I give you the winner of last week's books. And just to remind everybody, there are copies of 8 Billion Genies. We've got an A, a B, and a C. All 3 copies. So let's see who's going to win this. Adam Dotson, congratulations. Yes. Hey Ohana, I'm back, my friend, and I also got a Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man, I hope you don't mean like the 1963, because if you got a Spider-Man 1, you got too good of books. I have to give this to somebody else. No, just kidding. Congratulations. Any Spider-Man 1, which is fine. And variant set the Archer. Oh, the Spider-Man series that started because of the 60th anniversary. Sorry. The art trim is beautiful. I'm going to look for a few books you have, and let's see that awesome stack. Yes! Okay, so, Adam, you know the drill. Reach out to me on Ohana_comics on Instagram. I noticed that my picture somehow got changed. I think it linked to an old Facebook account I had. And if anybody saw that picture, I apologize. It looked like 2 dogs ripping each other apart. I am not Michael Vick. Okay. That was actually when I first got my digital camera. I was upstate New York, and I had my young Jacoby, she's the old lady upstairs now, dog, not my missus. And she was playing for like 4 days straight with the neighbor's dog, whose name was Tova. It was a really interesting name. And I mean, they were just going at it nonstop. If they were awake, they were playing. And I just, like, put it on rapid fire. I took like 500, 600, 700 photos. I didn't care. It's in a card, and I could erase it. It's not like I'm going to Photomat and paying to have it developed. And as I was going through all those pictures, I found that one that I had zoomed in, and it looked like they're about to rip each other's jugulars out. I'm like, holy crap, look at that picture. And I loved it. I loved it because it is a complete opposite of what they were actually doing. They were enjoying and playing and having a ball. So if you saw that picture and thought that I'm into dog fighting, no. Or abusing animals, no. They just, I just thought the irony of the photo, and people that knew me also thought it was kind of funny too. So, like I said, Adam Dotson _Ohana_comics, Instagram, send me a message. Make sure that you verify that you've seen that you've won. I believe you've won before. Of course, I believe that of several other people that never did. But in case you haven't, send me your address. If you have, verify your address. Okay, just say, yes, the address is still the same. So, congratulations. All right. But I'm going to put this off to the side carefully. I didn't want to, like, congratulations, you won the books. And, yeah. We got books today. Okay. I didn't even pre-sort these or put them in any order. I'm just going to talk about them. The first book was actually the last book that I picked up. I actually have my total all set at Syndicate Comics. And if anybody's wondering why I'm not wearing my Syndicate Comics, one of my 2 Syndicate Comic shirts, it's because one's in the laundry and the other one I can't find. Somewhere in the vastness of the Ohana Comics estate. Sarcasm. I've misplaced my shirt. So I'll have to either really find it or buy another one, or just like Photoshop or green screen some Syndicate Comics. So John, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. Syndicate Comics rocks. I still love you. I just couldn't find the shirt. And he's probably sitting there going, you'll have to buy a third one. So as I'm all totaled up and I'm ready to go, I'm talking to somebody else about the Thor, or the Hulk Banner Wars. And I said that I had picked up number 1, but I didn't read it. I bought it just in case. I really had no interest in it. I saw what was going on with the Kate's run, and I was just like, Hulk, maybe it's time for that character to just go away because nothing's good coming of it lately. So he was talking about the book and said that, no, it's a knockdown, drag fest fight between Hulk and Thor with no holds barred. And I went, really? And he actually told me about one of the scenes, which I'm not going to spoil for you. And I'm like, you're kidding me. They did that? And yes. Whoa. He goes, well, actually, part 2 of the fight is in Thor number 25. So I walked over and went, John, sorry, you're going to have to just add this to the total and put a new post-it note on it. But I have to get this and find out where that story is. So I'm admitting I did not read Banner Wars. I'm going to grab that and this and try to make sure I read those this weekend. So put that one here. There you go. The next book, as I was looking at the wall, it caught my eye and I realized what it was. And then I read it's a DC comic. A DC comic doing an X-Men Marvel homage? Is there any kind of... Do they need permission to do something like that? Is that a copyright thing? I mean, can you copyright a general idea of an image? I don't know. You can get in trouble for having a song that sounds like somebody else. But this is definitely Days of Future Past X-Men homage on a DC comic. So I don't think it's going to, anything's going to be, but I just had to pick this one up just so I can say, yeah, I have the DC Marvel homage. Weird. So, yes, House of Slaughter has started a new arc, just in case this one is good, unlike the first 5. I picked up House of Slaughter number 6. This is the body bag variant. It's in a poly bag. It's not a rated X booby book, but it's a very bloody, gory type of cover. I saw the cover. And that's why they put that up, because they just don't want to have a disturbing image up. So I have this in the poly bag. I'm going to leave it, and I'll wait till the jury is out. If the people say, yeah, it's a great, it's a better storyline, then I'll read it. But we'll see. Did pick up from, oh, shoot. I can't think of it. And I'm trying to make sure that I remember the name of the company that made it. Whatever. Good boy. Number 1, the director's cut. Don't know what it's about, but I did see some of the other covers. We had a Daredevil homage. We had a Scarface homage. What was the other one? We had a Matrix homage. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the homages and covers that they did with, what was the one with the puppies, the dogs, Stray Dogs. And I don't think it's the same kind of storyline, but just, I had to pick up one copy just so I could read it and find out what it's about. I did not pick up the original series. This is a sub-series, next series, whichever, but Shaolin Cowboy. Cruel to be kin. So, yeah, I have no idea what I'm about to read on this. But again, it's one of those, for a couple bucks, I have to try it. Now, this one, I was scrolling through. I don't know anything specific about this book. I don't think anything's happening in it. No first appearances. It's a number 43. But I love the cover. When I was scrolling through the previews, sometimes those covers just reach out and grab you. You know what I mean? And Catwoman 43, the Miyazawa cover. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. I love it. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but when I saw this, I just said, I want this book in my collection. This may even wind up being slabbed. Even if it's just a regular comic book, I don't care. This is a really nice book. I like that. So, I did get 2 different covers. I don't think neither one of them is an incentive variant. But the standard, Electra Black, White, and Blood. Momoko. And like I said, sometimes Momoko is boring. Sometimes it hits the mark. This one, I think, is really doing a better job of hitting the mark. This Momoko, it's just a variant edition. I believe it's just a cover B. It's not an incentive. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in the store that pre-ordered that one, too. So, I like that book. We'll see what happens. Maybe Momoko can start catching some attention again. We got Rivers of London, Deadly Ever After, #1. We have The Speed That I Drive Through School Zones, 78 miles per hour. Now that is from Stonebot Comics, also Red 5. Stonebot/Red 5 Comics. Let's see how that one turns out. Just a regular cover A, and I really liked the artwork on it, and that's just enough automatically right off the bat to get an Immortal X-Men #2. Not saying it's anything great. This I found really interesting, and I had to discuss with a couple people over there. Marvel has lost the publishing rights for the Conan the Barbarian comics. And I read that already, and everybody already agrees with it. But then I see Savage Avengers #1, and who's right there in the front center? Well, apparently they've lost their rights except in this series, so that's their way of keeping Conan. So any Conan the Barbarian fans, if you want to get it from the comic shop, that's going to have to be your fix. I did pick up the headshot version, and I think this is just a cover B. It's just another one. And lastly, I actually got quite a bit of books today, didn't I? There is a new book out which has an explicit cover. Again, not a booby book, but just a foul language book. We have, and this channel is not rated for kids. So if you are under 18, sorry, just your heads up in the warning, but there will be a curse word because it's printed on the book. We have I Hate This Place, and more to the point of today's day and age, we have Fuck This Place. This is where you're. I want to leave, and this is as you're like walking out the door. Okay, let's be honest. This is when you're looking for another job, and this is right after you give notice. So yeah, I picked up quite a bit of books. A lot of independence this week. A lot of independence. Still had a lot of fun in the store. Those of you who watched the SheHulk trailer last night, the overwhelming consensus is that the CGI stinks. Can we please start getting back to the basics of just enjoying a good story? I mean, and I'm super guilty of this myself. I am so hard right now on Doctor Strange instead of just enjoying a good story. So there's 2 months left. I'm sure they're going to polish up the CGI. The close-ups of her face, people say that she looks very shiny and glistening. Yeah, I agree. But also, this seems to be in line with the sensational She-Hulk, the John Byrne era. And this is not a character that's, like throwing on a jumpsuit and going out and fighting people. She focuses on her makeup. She wants to look good. So maybe that shine is actually her makeup. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to go in with an open mind and try to enjoy a good story, which is, where I always want She-Hulk to go anyway. I wasn't looking for, the next super serious Moon Knight level character, this is one that I just wanted to have fun. Okay, Miss Marvel is going to be good for the kids, and I think this one is going to be more fun for the adults that remember reading the books. Speaking of books, you guys want to know what I'm giving away today. Well, I got you 3 books. Somebody's going to win. No, not somebody. You. That's right. You are going to win 3 books. I won because I am not going to be the only person to go speeding through a school zone. I'm giving away a copy of 78 miles per hour. I mean, that's 5 from Red 5 and Stonebot Comics. I can't get any more independent than that. But I'm also going to give away I Hate This Place. And as long as you could promise me that you won't let the kids read it, I'll throw in a copy of Fuck This Place. Which, by the way, was sold out of the store. Everybody was grabbing this off the shelf. So, there were only a couple copies left now. I Hate This Place, too. Those are both from Image. So, if you would like to win these 3, 1, 2, 3, with a big word right in the middle, naughty, 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 don't say that. just please make sure that you are a subscriber to the channel. Click on like on this video. I mean, you've watched it this far. What's one little extra thumb? Just click it. Not a big deal. And you've probably seen that stupid pop-up over here like 3 times already, because I just keep throwing them in every chance I get. And drop a comment. It's nice and simple. Just leave a comment, because I need a comment for the random comment generator. Okay, if you don't have a comment, it won't even pull your name. You won't be entered. Even if you just say, put in the letter A. Hi. What's up? Anything. Just get yourself in there, and if it says what's up, I'll say, hey, somebody said so. What's up? North America, please. So to help me save a little bit on the shipping costs. Other than that, though, I hope everybody was able to pick up the books that they wanted to today. I feel really bad for a Catman fan. For last week, he was telling me about, I think it was 80% of his books that arrived. He gets them delivered because there's no LCS near him, damaged. And they said that they're not going to replace them. Tough to you. So let's hoping that he can find a better place that packages and sends him the books. Guys, thanks for joining yet again. I want to try to wrap this up and get this up online so I can try to edit something for tomorrow, because I know I'm going to be back at work going crazy again. Thanks for joining. Don't forget, like, subscribe, drop a comment, get entered to win so you can win those books. I look forward to seeing you soon. But until I do, mahalo.